Even though today we're going to draw an octopus, the same 5 steps can be used to draw any animal. The first step, of course, is to find the big shapes. There are just 2 for the octopus, this oval and a triangle. This maps out our general area and the overall shape of the animal. The next step, step 2, starts to add a little more shape to the animal. And you don't need to add all of the octopus arms at this point. We're just going to find out where those arms come off of the main part of the body. In the case of the octopus, I like to think about it like fingers coming off of a hand. Now we move to step 3. That's the contour lines. This is where we find the final shape before we start adding details or shading. And then start adding the ends of the tentacles. Notice how they curl up. For a more stylized octopus, you might want to make all of the curls in the same direction. However, more realistic octopus have their arms in all different directions. Once you're happy with the final shape, you can outline the whole thing. Now we move to step 4. That's putting in details. So in the case of the octopus, that might mean little wrinkles or spots on the skin. For things like birds, that would be when you would add the feathers. And for mammals, that's likely where you add the hair. I use these same 5 steps for all of the animals. And you'll see over, I think, 75 of them in my new book coming out next year. I add the suckers to the arms. And then I'm ready for step 5, the shading. When it comes to shading, I stick to that general rule that if something is farther back, it's darker. Because things that are closer are lighter, they tend to come forward, and things that are darker get pushed back. We can use this basic fact of shading to push parts of the octopus forward and backwards. After you lightly shade everything, grab a smudging stick or a cotton swab and blend everything in for a more realistic look. I hope you try this one, and as always, have a wonderful, creative week.